Right, back to work. Saturday morning now, and not a great deal to do. So there's my paint. That's the paint I was waiting for that didn't turn up the other day, and it is coat. So on the top wall we've got this really light colour, which is called, what's that called? Low Salt. And I imagine the sticker is the colour, is it? So just like an off-white. And then I've got a litre of this blue just to finish off this bottom wall here. So just a quick really go over on the walls, just get a coat on today, and I might pop back tomorrow and get a coat. It's really local to me, so I'm not going to waste all my Saturday doing it, but it's come out nice, dried nice, isn't it? With the old spray on the ceiling. Still got my dirty old coat on from plastering yesterday. Everything else had a wash. Jeans, t-shirt, obviously everything went in the wash yesterday. I was drenched and dusty and covered in plaster. But today, a bit of a cleaner job, a bit of painting. So let's get some painting stuff out and see if you want to watch an old fuddy-duddy paint a wall. Again, thanks to anyone that subscribed. Subscribers are slowly going up and up and up, which is absolutely brilliant. It's really nice to know that people are watching and hopefully enjoying. Thanks for that. Right, let's look at what this coat paint is all about. So for those of you that have subscribed in the last few days, again, many thanks for that, and I would presume it's a lot of you have been watching plastering videos, which I seem to do better on than the painting videos. Obviously painting is not as exciting to watch as plastering. Plastering has a bit of an art to it and a skill to it and a bit more satisfaction, I think. So I do quite a bit of decorating as well, so if you have subscribed you will see me decorating as well as plastering, but don't unsubscribe though, please. I'm trying to keep the ones I've got. There's always more plastering coming up, there's always something coming up. There will be more plastering in a week, but I do like to change it up and do a bit of decorating as well, really. Well, that ain't a bad colour. It's just an off-white really, so it should be a nice contrast to the white door and the white skirting. So let's put a bit of this in here. Brush it out first. This is the trouble, you're going from one trade to another. You're bouncing from plastering to painting, and a lot of the stuff is never got clinically clean because you're chucking things in the van. Anyway, I'm just going to put a bit in that. It actually feels really nice, this paint, actually. I like the colour. I thought it was going to be almost white, but it's not. It's pretty good. So, just standard stuff really, a bit of cutting in around the tops and that. Like that. Right. It's lovely to cutting up here because it doesn't matter if you get touch the topic over a bit, you're not going to see it. The only pain is this line. See this blue line? This is a conundrum when you do things like this. So I've now got to put frog tape back on the blue that I've done to make sure I get a lovely dead crisp line with this paint. And you can bet your bottom dollar, even though I bought the frog tape that is for this, and believe me, I've bought every other tape you can think of. I've bought so many low tack tapes, but all of them seem to just peel off a little bit of what's underneath, and as soon as that happens there, it's so counterproductive, but we'll give it a go anyway. I mean, that's been painted on there since, that's probably a good 4 or 5 days old, that paint, so hopefully it's dried enough that it's not going to pull back on itself. So let's put this frog tape to the test. So it's the yellow low-tack frog tape, delicate surface, whatever you call it. So I'd already done a nice straight line along this blue to give me that, but now I've got to do this white obviously down to the blue, and I don't want to try and cut that by hand. So this blue's been on the wall about 4 days, I think, so it should have gone off enough. So now I've just put the frog tape going along and just left about 1 or 2 mil of the blue showing, so I know that I'm getting a dead straight line with no little misses. So now we'll give this a couple of coats and see how it comes off. Fingers crossed it's not going to pull the blue off with it. Now for the test. Let's see if this frog tape has left the blue underneath intact. Now I've got to paint all the wall blue again underneath this line, so I'm not worried about any overspill on it. But yeah, it looks pretty clean. Couple of little bits gone in there, but not too bad. Now I've not let this paint dry on here, I've just painted it twice, and now I'm taking it off. And it's pulled a little bit off there, look. That's not too bad, it could have been a lot worse. And then just down the edge. Yeah, it's pulled a bit off the edge. So, not too bad really. At least I can deal with that now with a tiny little touching in brush, but yeah, not bad. I mean, what do people expect? We're not computers, are we? We're humans. We can only do what humans are capable of. So let's try the skirting now. I've only just put that on that paint. I found with this blue stuff, this blue paint, when it dries, it really forms a skin. So although it could really do with more on that wall, I'm going to take this tape off now because I think it will start bridging. So let's get that off while it's wet. It's alright, it ain't bad. I think I'll have to do it again when it's dry. It's not so bad there. It's gone a little bit shitty there. And there. But, I mean, it's alright there. It's probably down to me not taking enough time taping it. But yeah, that ain't bad, that line there. Okay, so it's only a couple of hours work. It's only up last 11 on Saturday. So this is all had a coat now. And it's cold in here, there's no heating bin on, so I'm just going to let all this dry. It's looking alright, there lines, isn't it? Yeah, it ain't bad. It ain't bad for a dusty old plasterer. So I'll give it all another coat tomorrow. Just touching anything that's not got brilliant lines down there. With a little brush. And then this little one will be put to bed then. Anyway, not much to show you today, but just keeping up with content. Just loading up for tonight. Tonight's DJing. Got a charity do tonight. Which means I ain't getting paid either. Do a lot of good work for charity, babe, but do like to talk about that. So we've got to leave here by about 4:30. Get there for 5. It's a black tie event, which I won't be wearing because I'm only standing behind the decks with a mate or two. But the wife wants to come now, so she's indoors getting all glammed up. So she'll be pissed. because then we'll have all the hangovers in the morning, all the sympathy I need to give, and it will be, I don't understand, I only had a couple. Yeah. Don't worry, darling, I'll look after you all day Sunday. Oh, my arse is so big. Let's have that. Do you know what I miss? The days of being allowed to use a fog machine, you know, the old smoke machine at the disco? With a real good laser going through it and you get all the beams coming through. Because of fire safety now, everywhere you look there's a bloody sensor above your head, so you can't really do it anymore. Which is a shame. Oh dear. I've got everything. I get absolutely paranoid when I pack this stuff that I'm going to turn up and forget something, because it's happened before, believe me. I think I'll bring this tonight, you never know, do you? I'm off to get ready for my DJing. Put on my glad rags. And I'll see you all Monday, I would imagine. So have a good weekend all. See you later.